So yesterday I had to leave the tournament early because I believed I was running my battery down, and as it turns out I wasn't. The system I'm using is a Victron Energy SmartShunt 500 amp battery monitor Bluetooth from Amazon. I'll put a link below, and it showed me at 14%, and here's a snapshot of that. And what my battery actually was when I pulled it off was at 40. It's at 60 now because I'm charging it. But I was at 40% when I actually pulled the kayak onto the trailer, started pulling everything off. By the time I pulled the battery off, it showed 40%. So I had plenty of juice to finish out the tournament. Not that I was getting any fish or anything, but it would have been nice to finish out and not leave for technical difficulties. So I'll talk about what I had wrong. I know that the main battery is supposed to be for the motor only on your kayaks, and you run your electronics and everything else. I don't run electronics on my boat. I don't have a fish finder. I don't have live view. I don't have lights, and so everything I have is just the motor and the GoPros. I run two GoPros on external power. I use the 3BR Power Sport cases. They're waterproof, and I can run them all day. And I've been doing it for years on my big boat and never had an issue. Once I configured it correctly. Once I figured out how to do GoPros like this, it took me a while, and there's some videos on that. Getting back to this, the way I had it wired originally was I had the GoPros wired on the negative terminal and the positive terminal, and these are the wires. And the problem is when you install this shunt, there's a load side, or what they consider after, and the battery side. The way this one is labeled, it's battery minus, and this one says system minus underneath here. I looked at the Dakota battery monitoring that they recommend this system, and theirs actually says load on this side right here. And of course in the instructions it says load and chargers, and I missed it, and I wasn't the only one because I found it actually on a forum where someone had stated that their state of charge did not match the actual battery what the app was reading. And that's what my issue was. I was at the app showed 14%, and my battery was actually at 40 by the time I got off the water. So that's a pretty big split. So I finally figured it out, and now and this is a big lug. And so if you're going to wire anything else, I made this because the terminals on here are so small. So, and I'll wrap that so it doesn't have any chance of contacting this terminal. So, but I hope this helps if anyone else is using this system, and if you've run into this issue on the state of charge on your battery not matching exactly what the battery is compared to what the app is reading. So that's the whole point of this video. If you like this and it helps you, give me that thumbs up. Tight lines, see you on the water.